Alright, I want to fit. Here is our sustainable diet. Completely foolproof. You can do this. So part two is tracking our current diet. And they say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, right? So that is never more true than when it comes to weight loss. To become well on your way towards achieving your goals, you must first know yourself and understand your habits, and how and what you eat can change everything when it comes to your efforts to lose weight. And if you aren't willing to track your diet and see ways it needs to change, then unfortunately you may never actually meet your weight loss goals or potential. One of the greatest ways you can begin to embark on a foolproof diet is tracking the diet that you're currently on. What do you eat every day? What is the basic outline of what you eat? Are you doing your best to take care of your body, or do you give yourself way too much leeway? Are you tired and busy and feel like you have no other option but to eat fast food all the time? Or do you simply not have a clue in the kitchen, and you have found yourself feeling frustrated by the time and the preparation it can take to prepare a healthy meal at the end of a long day? Whatever the case may be, tracking your current diet is a great way for you to begin changing your life. But how do you begin tracking your current diet? First of all, you should have a notebook or a journal where you enter in what you eat every single day. Starting with the beginning, you have a difficult time drinking water as opposed to other sugary and unhealthy drinks. Then you should also include what you have consumed of water as well. Start from the time you wake up and stop when you finish eating for the day. If you get a snack, include that. Every little thing that goes into that mouth needs to be entered in. For the best results, be completely transparent about your dietary habits and record them immediately. You can use MyFitnessPal. That's a great thing if you want to do technology based. Tracking your diet is easier than it sounds. What can be difficult is reading through the entries and realizing what you've been doing, and that is not best for your body and your mind. When that is the case, you may begin to feel like you are failing at your goals, and it can give you a sense of shame and low self-esteem that can make it difficult to keep moving forward toward achieving a goal. But rather than beating yourself up, because we know that's not going to go anywhere, we should view it as an opportunity to better ourselves in our future. Whenever we see areas in our life that we need to have growth in, right? When we're not measuring up, it's an opportunity for growth. Remember, failure is a part of life. Failing, not being perfect. We're never going to be perfect. We're going to strive for a progress over perfection, right? So for most people, it can take a while to develop a habit. In fact, it can be 7 days before a habit even starts beginning to be formed as repetitive positive behaviors. And when these new habits are reinforced, you'll be surprised just how hard it is to recognize for yourself. Instead of living a life consumed by the effects of your negative habits and bad patterns, you may discover that you are a strong person who is capable of making great changes for yourself and your environment. To begin such a venture, you should definitely begin by tracking the current diet that you are following, even if it turns out that your current habits are not healthy. Everybody makes mistakes, and when you follow a bad habit long enough, it can be difficult to do differently. However, the trick is not shaming yourself, but in accepting where you are at and being completely honest and transparent about it. Now everybody is able to view the hard truths of a situation, that brutal honesty, with the strength it takes to implement changes using the information that you have observed about yourself. But it's something that can be drastically healing and a very useful tool in every area of our life. And we really want to live a fit life, fit as a lifestyle, we must do this. So now, and for the future days to come, today I want you to go on and get something and start recording on your notepad. MyFitnessPal is great because it's going to actually break things down for you in a way you can view in a graph, and it's going to give you things that you are lacking, so you can really see what calorie intake you need to be and what maybe changes you need to make if you're not coming to see me, where you want an overall view with a complete breakdown. I'm always here for you as well, so feel free to reach out to me and schedule an appointment with me. We can sit down and really look at your nutritional needs and really give you a customized approach. Video number 3 is one of those ones that you could either skip or you could continue on to. It's going to be talking about starting a food journal. I encourage you to go through it, even if you're not going to do Hammer, whenever you're going to do MyFitnessPal. You have some really good details in there about it that you can actually implement. But if you just use MyFitnessPal, it's one of those optional ones that you could skip. But I think you really get something useful out of it. So go ahead and just go for it. Go for video number 3. Let's talk about starting a food journal. Life-changing possibilities here when you do this.